back to Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 260. It's a Soviet Tier 10 premium heavy tank, and this one's located on the west spawn of Paris under the command of Awppenheimer. Now alongside him is Otto von Bismarck, and he's the executive officer of the same clan as Awppenheimer. They're in platoon, and he's got a 2 marked IS-7. Whereas Awppenheimer in this video is in a single marked 260. Okay, they're moving to the bridge. Now the 260 carries a 122mm gun, the BL 13-1, capable of 440 alpha, penetrating up to 260mm. Okay, he's going off around the rubble. Some enemy turned up straight away, and he's got a first target, so 277. He fires around him, 474, high roll. And that 277 is, oh, he's dashed underneath the bridge. There, that's a T10. Oh, no, it's not a T10. It was a Wizzy 11114. I get things wrong. It looked like a T10. It had the same nose. But he puts it round into that Revelry, say 387. There's the Wizzy 111. The Revelry takes another hit for 453. He's not a one shot yet, but he is close. There's a hell of a ding dong battle going on here. The Wizzy 111 takes that shot for 435. Low roll, but only just. Otto von Bismarck's on the bridge above this action. Oh, that Oho took a hit for 436 into the lower plate. And he's loaded and fires another one in, takes out the Oho. It's his first kill. Oh, he didn't get the kill. Otto got it. And that Object 277 bounced that round. Can he get another one in? Going for the cupola? No. Going for the side? No. Decided not to fire. Going for the Wizzy. 467. Still not a one shot. That 277 is, though, if you can get that in. Oh, not enough chance to get it in time. There's an IS-7, but he can't get shots unless he adjusts. Okay, he's going to try and do that. It's difficult because that wreck is getting in the way. Okay, he's going to try here. And yes, he gets it through the angle plate. 486, a high roll. Can he do it again? Probably, yep. Yes, he does. 451, another high roll. It's going to take a few more shots though to get rid of that IS-7. And he's pulled back behind that bridge support. Now Otto's making a good job above. We've got the 50 TP covering for us there, and that's allowed us to get past the rubble. And we're now going to move in on the IS-7. Now we've got rubble underneath next to the support. Oh, again through the angle plate, and this time I think it's a possible high caliber. The IS-7's potential one shot. Trying to find the right space. He gets it in. 338, low roll, but the IS-7 is now one shot for sure. And we're going to get his rear. Yes! And we get the shell past the 50 TP and take out the IS-7. Now, Object 277, you're next. And yes, straight through the drive wheel. No chance of surviving that one. Right, it's an E75 up here, Tier 9 German heavy. That Scorpion was lucky to survive that. He actually went through the tracks, I think, but it didn't kill him. But the Scorpion's a one shot, and now he's gone. That's the third kill. Otto's got 2 kills now. And that Wizzy 1201 FT was waiting for somebody to pop around the corner, and unfortunately our teammate took it, but the Wizzy's gone. Now, we've got an E75 down the end of this road. Can we use these wrecks? Well, no, because the E75 is going to hide behind the building, and he's got a Gorilla. Oh, no, that was lucky that the Gorilla put it into the tracks, because that can do 750 hit points of damage with one shot. We do a ram damage, and we fire the round in, but... Oh, did we get a fire? Or was that ram damage? I think it may have been ram damage. The 50 TP's joined us. This E75's blown up. The Gorilla's gone now to Awppenheimer. That's 4 kills, and Otto von Bismarck's got 4 as well. So it's a Brabs and Noobs platoon if they both survive, and there is only 3 enemy left. We've got an M53-55, and I think that's an M40 on the enemy team. Yes, it is. M40, M43, and a Waffenträger auf Panzer IV, but we don't know where he is at the moment. Oh, now we do. There he is. That was expensive. 564 hit points of damage. And you know, he's going for the ramp. Yes. Oh, what a lovely kill. That's 5 kills for Awppenheimer. But he's damaged his tracks, and okay, he's up and running. This is turning out to be quite a battle. Now, Otter's going down the other side of the road. And there's the M53-55. He's trying to run away, but Otter gets him. And where's that M40? Here he is. Oh, we missed the shot. Goes in for the ramp. Pressures him against the wall. Holds him there. Can he get the kill shot? Yes, he does. And that wins the game. Wow, that was pretty effective. And the game's over. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. It's an ace tanker for Awppenheimer in the Object 260. He managed to get a shell proof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who did damage to him during the battle, a fire for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 12. But here comes the medals that we all want to see. Brothers in arms. He was in a platoon with his teammate, and they both managed to get at least 3 kills apiece, so they earned their brothers in arms. He got a high caliber as well for dealing the most damage in the battle. He also picked up a top gun for getting at least 6 kills. He did get 6 exactly, but most surprisingly, he actually got a scout medal. He spotted 9 of the enemy. He was rushing to get down to the bridge as quickly as he could, and all the enemies seemed to turn up at once, so he picked up a scout, which you don't normally see in a heavy, which is quite unusual, but pretty spectacular in this game. And just look at the win rate for that game. 14,662. That is pretty amazing for a heavy tank, so congratulations on that. Let's have a look at the team score for this one. Well, there you go, right at the top of the table, 7,990 hit points of damage. The next highest score in the game was actually the Object 277 on the enemy team with 2959, and then their E75, oh no, it wasn't, it was 50 TP, sorry, 2,844 by him, and then the E75 with 2829. Otto von Bismarck, he managed to get 2,798, so he was still doing very, very good. It's just some of the kills that he managed to get at the end, they were fairly much exhausted by most of Awppenheimer's shots into them, and so he just picked up the stuff that Awppenheimer was well, tearing to shreds, and he actually did manage to pick up a medal of the Brothers in Arms. If we look at kills, we can see that Awppenheimer managed to get 6, the top gun, and then came Otto von Bismarck with 5, and the next highest scorer was the T10 with 2 kills and the 277 on the enemy team with 2 kills. But when it came to base XP, he's got a clean sweep at the top of the table, all 3 columns. 1,395 base experience points. Otto von Bismarck picked up 959, and then it was the 50 TP who managed 834. So let's have a look at the detail report. We can see that he fired 23 rounds during that game. He got 22 direct hits. That's really good accuracy. 19 penetrations. Splash damage on 1 as well. Damage of 7,990 hit points, and all of it was at close range. He received 6 hits from the enemy. 1 was a penetration. 5 non-penetrations, and most of those actually went into the tracks, and he was very lucky not to get hit by that Gorilla 15, because he could have stripped off 750 hit points with 1 hit through the armor. He blocked damage of 2,710 hit points in that game. He spotted 9 enemy vehicles. He damaged 9 of the enemy, killed 6 of the enemy, and did damage assistance of 590 hit points. On a premium account, he earned 101,796 credits. He got 50,898 credits for completing the mission and events, and that brought up a total of 152,694. After repair, ammunition resupply and consumables, and remember, he used mostly standard APCR throughout that battle. He didn't really have to reach for the heat ammo, simply because he was aiming well, he had good cover, and he was putting the shots where they would make the most damage. And so he actually took away 91,682 credits from that game. He received 10 bonds for all the medals he got, and he also picked up 2,092 XP, got 837 for completing the mission and awards, and 105 because this is a premium vehicle, one of the very few tier 10 premium vehicles, and that's because obviously you have to get it through the campaigns. His total XP from that game, 3,034. It was a pretty excellent demonstration of how good Awppenheimer is, and as you all know, he was the subject of that video by Jingles just recently, a video which we covered in December, which Jingles has only just managed to put out. But we have many more replays by Awppenheimer, and they are absolute doozies, and I'm sure you'll want to see those as quickly as possible, so I will try to get them out as quickly as I can so you can all enjoy them. They are really good. So if you like this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.